friends, and Merry almost Christmas. It's me, Amy Rebecca, your internet bestie for all things personal development, intentional living, dream chasing, and trash. I hereby announce that our final meeting of the Trash Appreciation Society is now in session. And if you're new here and wondering what this crazy lady is talking about, basically, I had a real big problem with cosmetics a few years back, an overconsumption problem. And since 2020, I've been on this big makeup use up challenge where I'm trying to just not have a big cosmetics problem anymore. I'm trying to just like use it all up, declutter it, and get on top of it. And I use these Project Pan videos as well as empties videos to help keep me accountable, and we all just we just love the trash. What can I say? Today is my final Project Pan update of 2023, which is wild. At the end of last month, I'd panned 22 products, and my goal was to get to 23 by the end of the year, so did I do it? I'm not gonna tell you, you're gonna have to wait and see. Really quickly though, if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I know that a lot of you are just like lurking in the background. I see it, I look at my analytics. I know so many of you, you come here, you watch, you don't subscribe. Why? Okay, where are we gonna start? Let's just start with a few catastrophic failures, and then we can move past those onto more pleasant things. It is the curse of the Project Pan, okay? I've said this before, I will continue to say it because it is just true. After you have a really good month in Project Pan and you use up a bunch of products, that is always immediately followed by a month where you don't use up anything. And in fact, you barely touch the products in your Project Pan. Or at least that's how it goes for me. Other people might be out here doing a better job, I don't know. That was certainly the case for two of my products that got literally no love at all this month. The first one was the Avon Skin So Soft Original Dry Oil Spray. I didn't use this at all. I think I used it once and then put it straight back in the drawer. But before you judge me, there was a reason. I got a comment from Ms. Beaverhausen 7226. Did I say that right? I said that with such confidence, which I never do because I struggle with names, but I probably got it wrong, but I tried. Anyway, she said you might want to swap out the Skin So Soft and save it for the summer. It's a pretty good bug repellent. And I was like, say no more. I get the worst reactions to bug bites. Something in, oh, here is a tangent nobody asked for. It's coming real early today. But something in the bug saliva that they like inject into you, I'm allergic to. I've been like taken off my feet, literally unable to walk from bug bites before. For like a full week, I had to have steroids, the whole thing. So yeah, I thought it's worth hanging on to this until bug season. The next product that didn't get a lot of love, I've really only used it a couple of times. I didn't even bother to mark up the usage because there was none really. It was this Ted Baker Raspberry and Orange Blossom body spray, and the really annoying thing about this is I forgot that I'd cycled this in and I started using a different body spray because I've so now gotten in the habit since I was using that Fern Cotton one to like spritz up my sheets in the morning. I love that. It's a new habit in my life. And I forgot that I cycled this in, and I've been using up another one, spritzing up my sheets, and I definitely would have used this up if I was just more cognizant. My brain is checked out for Christmas. It checked out mid-November, I want to say. Anyway, there's only a little bit left in here. What I'm gonna do is actively start using this one instead of the other one, and that way I'll just get through it. But in terms of Project Pan, technically it was a little bit of a failure. Next, let's talk about the Dove Restoring Care hand cream, the coconut one. I feel like this is pretty hefty for a hand cream, and I feel like for the price, I mean, it's a decent hand cream and you get quite a lot of it. It's good bang for your buck. So yeah, I've used up, I want to say, a little less than half, because when you have tubes like this, that bottom half always has more than the top half, you know. So I want to say I've got like a third of it left, which I don't think is bad at all considering I only just cycled it in last month. Soon I'm going to be all out of hand cream, and I'm going to have to go out and buy hand cream for the first time since 2019. Wild! Oh, by the way, while the thought is in my brain, my 2024 cosmetics inventory is coming soon within the next couple of weeks. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you don't miss it, because I know my spreadsheet nerd girlies out there, we're all waiting for this. myself included, love crunching those numbers, you know. Speaking of crunching numbers, I actually have the weight for this. So last month there was 90 grams of this and now we're down to 63. So, oh, actually my guesstimate of using up a third was pretty good. Next, I'm laughing because why am I such a disaster? We've got my 2 makeup products. Let's do the Revolution, what are you? Why can I never remember what you are? This face contouring stick thing. I already used up the contour side and now I'm just working on the highlight side, except I broke it so it doesn't close and it doesn't really work anymore. But I persisted because I just struggle to let things go. Anyway, I have been documenting the use up of these makeup products, not by weight because the packaging just takes up so much of the weight, and not by photos because I feel like that can be misleading. So instead, I've been drawing little lines, kind of like a height chart, but for makeup. I got a comment on last month's video. Let me check who's from. BN_Karen Wong 5678. She said, why don't you do the line markings in one column? Easier to see the progress. And I was like, I don't know. Why do I make everything in my life so difficult? So up until this point, I have been doing my lines across the page, which is, it makes it very difficult to see the progress. I don't know why it never occurred to me to just do it in one column like that. So thank you for pointing that out. When I read that comment, I was like, am I okay? So this month, that is exactly what I did. So the blue line is where we were in November and the red line is where we are now in December. I know that doesn't look like a lot, but I was trying my best. And when you consider with something like a highlight stick, you're just swiping it, you're not using a huge amount of it each time. So yeah, it is what it is. I didn't use it up, I didn't expect to use it up, and now I'm gonna declutter it because I did say at the end of this project pan, any products that I haven't used up that I don't like, I'm just gonna declutter, because why take any additional baggage into 2024 that I don't need? I've got quite enough emotional baggage. I do not also need makeup baggage. Same thing with the lipstick. This is a number 7 lipstick. I think it's called Color Gloss or something. I don't remember. All of the packaging is worn off. And again, I didn't completely use this one up. It's very close to being done. And if I show you the markings, like you can see, again, November is blue, December is red. It really doesn't look like I used up much, but I felt like I was doing a lot. I'm also going to be decluttering this one. A few of you commented last month and let me know that you love the color on me. Thank you so much. I also really like this color. I think it's the perfect blend between pink and red. However, I hate the formula. It's kind of oily. I put it on, it's immediately, I feel like it's moving around all over my lips. I'm speaking. I filmed so many videos wearing this because I've been trying to pan it, and I start off with like bright pinky red lips and within the first 2 minutes it's all gone. So I'm just going to declutter this too. Not a big fan of that. Next we have that fancy soap that I cycled into the challenge last month. It's seen better days. The cloud has become detached from the rest of the soap. I don't know. Anyway, let's bring up my spreadsheet and I can take a look at the progress on that one. So last month I had 133 grams of that and now I'm down to 52, which is pretty good progress. I'm gonna hang on to that one. I'm not gonna declutter it because at this rate I'm almost through with it. May as well keep using it, and then I don't know, I guess then I'll just move on with my life. Okay, and the final thing that I had in my project pan for 2023 were 5 Yankee candles. Now, go with me on this one. Does it count if I gave one of the Yankee candles away? It's no longer in my possession. I no longer have it. I know I didn't use it up, but somebody else will be using it up. Does that count? Or is that like, is it? I don't know. What are the rules? Where is the handbook? I would like to see it. Because my mum bought a little Christmas votive holder and she was like, this is so cute. I wish I had you know, a little votive to put in it, and I was like, girl, step into my office. I got nothing but votives. I literally have a candle drawer. I burned 4, and the last one should hopefully be burned by now. There's the smallest amount left in this little candle, and I thought if I light it at the beginning of this video, surely to goodness it's got to be done by the time we get to it. Are you serious? It's still burning. How is this thing still burning? Can we count it though? Can we? I mean, look, guys, if I'd have filmed this video an hour later, this would be done. So, did I pan 23 products in 2023? Technically, no, because I gave 1 candle away. One of them is still burning. But I think I want to count it as a win anyway, because I just feel like I need a win. Sometimes you just need a win in life. I don't know, it feels like a little bit of a hollow victory for me for obvious reasons. But I feel good that once again this year, I was able to use up a bunch more products, especially products that maybe would have sat in my drawer for a lot longer if I didn't have the project pan challenge going on. I used up way more than this, by the way, and I just uploaded last week my Q4 empties video, which shows all of the makeup and skincare and hair care products that I've used up over the last 3 months. I'll link that down below if you want to go check that out. I hope that you have a truly wonderful Christmas. If you celebrate, if you don't, I hope you have a kick-ass weekend. I hope you have a really good time with whatever you're doing. I hope it's great. Remember that I love you so much. You are enough just as you are, and I will see you soon. Merry Christmas, guys. Love you. Bye. I got a new ring light and now we have options. Do we like it ultra bright in your face, or I don't like that one. I think we're going ultra bright in your face.